Crucible of Character, Embracing Life's Defining Moments. Greetings, fellow seekers of wisdom and growth. This is your good friend Frank welcoming you to another enlightening episode from the Clockwork Eye, the only channel that strives to illuminate your mind, one insight at a time. Today, we are exploring the very essence of what shapes us as individuals, those pivotal moments that carve the contours of our character. As the inimitable William Shakespeare once penned, all the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. But I posit to you, dear viewers, that we are not merely players, but rather the architects of our own destiny, forged in the crucible of life's defining moments. Let us begin with the sage words of Epictetus, the ancient Stoic philosopher, who proclaimed, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This, my friends, is the very cornerstone of embracing life's defining moments. I recall a particularly poignant anecdote from the annals of history. In 1914, Sir Ernest Shackleton's ship, the Endurance, became trapped in pack ice during his imperial trans-Antarctic expedition. As the ship was slowly crushed by the relentless ice, Shackleton faced a defining moment. Instead of succumbing to despair, he embraced the challenge, leading his entire crew to safety through a grueling 2-year ordeal. Shackleton's response to adversity exemplifies the transformative power of embracing life's crucibles. Now, I implore you, dear viewers, to pause for a moment and reflect. What defining moments have you encountered? How have they shaped you? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your experiences might just inspire a fellow traveler on this grand journey we call life. Moving on to our second point, the paramount importance of taking responsibility. The annals of obscure literature provide us with a fascinating example in the form of a little-known Japanese concept called hansei. This practice, deeply ingrained in Japanese corporate culture, involves reflecting on one's mistakes and taking responsibility for them, regardless of fault. It's a powerful tool for personal and professional growth. As the venerable British statesman Benjamin Disraeli once said, "The secret of success is constancy of purpose." I would add that this constancy must be paired with an unwavering commitment to personal responsibility. By shouldering the weight of our actions and their consequences, we sculpt ourselves into individuals of substance and integrity. I'm reminded of an obscure but enlightening tale from ancient China. During the Warring States period, a general named Wu Qi was tasked with defending the state of Lu against invasion. When the enemy attacked, Wu Qi's soldiers were caught off guard. Instead of blaming his subordinates, Wu Qi took full responsibility for the lapse in vigilance. He punished himself by cutting off his own beard in front of his troops. This act of personal accountability so inspired his men that they rallied and ultimately repelled the invasion. If you're finding value in these insights, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the Clockwork Eye for more thought-provoking content. Your support fuels our journey of shared growth and enlightenment. Lastly, let us ponder the eternal question of love versus fear. The great Florentine philosopher Niccolò Machiavelli famously posited that it is better to be feared than loved if one cannot be both. However, I humbly disagree. Consider the words of the lesser-known 13th-century Sufi poet, Sadi Shirazi, who wrote, "Human beings are members of a whole, in creation of one essence and soul. If one member is afflicted with pain, other members uneasy will remain. If you have no sympathy for human pain, the name of human you cannot retain." These lines beautifully encapsulate the power of love and empathy in fostering genuine connections. In my travels, I once encountered a remote tribe in the highlands of Papua New Guinea. Their leader, a wise elder, shared with me an ancient proverb that has stuck with me ever since: "The tree that bends in the wind is stronger than the one that stands rigid." This simple yet profound wisdom underscores the strength that comes from flexibility, understanding, and compassion, all rooted in love rather than fear. As we draw this discourse to a close, I encourage you to embrace life's defining moments, take responsibility for your actions, and choose love over fear. These principles, when woven into the fabric of our daily lives, have the power to transform not just ourselves, but the world around us. Before we part ways, I'd love to hear your thoughts on these ideas. What resonated with you most? How do you plan to apply these principles in your own life? Share your insights in the comments section below. Your perspective might just be the spark that ignites profound change in someone else's life. Again, if you have found value in today's exploration, please do leave a like and subscribe to the Clockwork Eye. Your engagement fuels our collective journey of growth and discovery. Until next time, my fellow seekers, may you face life's defining moments with courage, responsibility, and love. Farewell, and remember, in the grand clockwork of existence, you are both the timekeeper and the mainspring. Make every moment count. This is your friend Frank at the Clockwork Eye, signing off. Cheerio.